The judge's missing sandals. Listen closely, because what happened in that quiet little courthouse began with a single shout, a clatter of footsteps, and an empty space where a pair of sandals should have been. The morning sun poured through the open windows of the village hall, painting long golden stripes across polished wooden floors. Villagers gathered in tight rows, murmuring with excitement. Word had spread quickly. A notorious sandal thief had finally been caught. And today the judge, stern, sharp-eyed, proud, would pass judgment. Judge Rilo stepped forward, robes rustling, chin lifted high. But with each step his eyebrows twitched. Something felt off. His feet were cold, too cold. But he brushed it aside, convinced it was nothing more than a draft. He raised his hand, commanding silence. Before him stood Milo, a skinny, nervous young man gripping his hat, eyes darting from side to side. He looked like someone who'd made one bad mistake and regretted it instantly. But Judge Rilo saw only guilt. "Milo," the judge boomed, "you stand accused of stealing a pair of sandals from the market vendor. A foolish crime. A needless crime. What drives a man to such dishonorable behavior?" The villagers leaned in. Milo opened his mouth to speak, but the judge cut him off. "No explanations. No excuses. Theft is theft, and mark my words, those who take what is not theirs will always be exposed." His words echoed through the chamber, stern and heavy. He paced dramatically, hands clasped behind his back, continuing his lecture. "Sandals may seem small, insignificant, but trust, once broken, cannot be repaired so easily. A thief must face the consequences of his actions." A few villagers nodded, others shifted uncomfortably, and still, something gnawed at the judge. A strange sensation beneath his feet, a breeze where no breeze should be. He finally glanced down. His feet were bare, completely bare. The judge froze mid-sentence. A whisper traveled through the hall like a sudden gust. Where are his sandals? Did he come barefoot? Is this some kind of lesson? Judge Rilo's eyes widened. His heartbeat thundered. His sandals, his favorite pair, the fine leather ones with the decorative stitching, were missing. Not misplaced. Not forgotten. Gone. He spun toward his bailiff. "Where are my sandals?" The bailiff blinked. Your Honor, they were right outside the door moments ago." Milo raised a tentative hand. Maybe someone stole them." The judge shot him a glare, but then his words echoed back in his own mind. "Those who take what is not theirs will always be exposed." A heavy silence settled. The irony hit him like a blow. Slowly, painfully, Judge Rilo's stern expression softened. His shoulders slumped. He exhaled, long and low, as the realization washed over him. "Milo," the judge said quietly, "tell me why you took the vendor's sandals." The young man swallowed, voice trembling. "My soles were worn through, sir. I needed to walk to work. I shouldn't have taken them. I know that." This time, the judge listened, really listened, and he saw a desperate man, not a malicious one. He cleared his throat. "Return the sandals, apologize, and work off the cost. That will be your sentence." Milo nodded gratefully, eyes shining with relief. Then Judge Rilo looked down at his own bare feet once more, and let out a short, embarrassed laugh. "And as for my sandals, let this be a reminder that even those who stand in judgment may find themselves humbled." The villagers smiled. The tension dissolved, and the proud judge walked, barefoot, back to his chambers, chastened but wiser. Because sometimes the universe doesn't shout its lessons. Sometimes it simply steals your sandals. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.